Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 8 of the Mountain Dew Voltage Cup Series. We are here for 12 laps of racing on this great road course circuit for the Rockwell Automation 249. Yes, I know, I said 249. On the pole for today's race is our defending series champion, Greg Lyons, posting the record time for the Cup Series at 2 minutes, and wow, what a great lap. Beside him is Season 3 champion, Zachary Rogers. Then we got row 2, we got part-timer Scott Greeney with Michael Beeson. Row 3, we have our Code Red Series winner, Max Newith, with another part-timer, Paul Sardinia. Row 4, we have Connor Brien and Adam Rogers. And in row 5, we have Cameron Gaddu and last year's winner, Sam Rogers. This will be the last race. Kate Rogers gets in on a freebie. Dylan Young will be back next week. So, I'm looking for our Truck Series winner. Is not in this race. Other part-timers include Michael Cavanero starting 17th. We got Nathan Rogers starting 23rd. I would get a phone call right now. Cameron Harple starting 31st. Tony Vieira starting 40th. So we'll get you to the start of the race in a little bit. So we get ready to go. Green flag racing here at Road America. These drivers will have to pit because after the Code Red Series race ended, we had some drivers run out of fuel going up the hill on the pit road. So there'll probably be a pit stop around lap 6, I think is what it was last season. We'll see how these drivers do. Greg Lyons on the pole for the first time this season, looking for his first career victory still. Green flag is out. The Rockwell Automation 249 is underway. Lyons with a good jump. Look at Adam Rogers already making it 3 wide. Adam Rogers with a huge jump on the start. And we got a lot of drivers going 3 wide here. But Greg Lyons is out front. Michael Beeson up in the 3rd. Greeny way back now in the 4th. But the top 4 have single filed themselves out. Ooh, look at that. A lot of damage to Eric Powers. As we see Michael Cavanero's new paint scheme here. Getting Red Bull on him. Ooh, way out, a little bit off the track there. But yeah, Eric Powers with a lot of damage on the back end there. Nicholas Samudio doing a good job. Look at Sam Rogers. Sam Rogers is up here. Zachary Rogers looking for the race lead from Greg Lyons. Zachary Rogers looking to go back-to-back. We have yet to have a Cup Series driver go back-to-back in a while now. Greg Lyons will lead the first lap. Zachary Rogers side by side with him. Nobody has wrecked apparently yet. Battle for the lead is Scott Greeney creeping up on Michael Beeson. Sam Rogers up to 5th. As Zachary Rogers is trying to clear the 21. A very good battle here between these two past champions. It seems Rogers has maybe the better skill and the better car as he takes the race lead here. Scott Greeny up to third. Lyons not giving up just yet, though. Sam Rogers and other drivers zooming in from fifth. Rogers trying to hang on. Greg Lyons is zooming up onto his right side again. Still no signs of wrecking. Zachary Rogers now in the lead. Going to try to maybe pull it away a little bit. Sam Rogers started 10th. Is already up to 5th. Must have a pretty gosh darn good car. Max Newith 6th. DePaul-Scanini 8th. And Nicholas Samudio 9th. John Ayers in 10th. I think that's right. Nope, 8th, 9th, 10th. Never mind. So Zachary Rogers will lead lap 2. Scott Greeny looking for second on. Oh no, maybe he was looking for third. Not really sure. So just looking through the field here. Teammates battling here. Michael Santos, Alan Cavanero. Alan Cavanero's done terrible this season. Cody Russell went to pit road for some reason. Scott Greeny battling Michael Beeson now. 4th, 3rd. Or Michael Beeson's battling him for 3rd. I don't know. As Greeny goes off into the dirt, he's going to lose 3rd place. So he's now holding up Max Newith, trying to get by Sam Rogers. Sam Rogers off into the grass. And Newith will get by for 5th. Now Sam Rogers, though, looking under the 54 here. Whoa, that's a slide and a half. This turn right here can be tricky. Battle for first place between Greg Lyons and Zachary Rogers yet again. These two might be going at it all day. This side by side down the straightaway. 3-car with the advantage right now. These two are very, very even. Ooh, 3-car gets off the track a little bit there. It's going to give Greg Lyons a small advantage. But Greg Lyons completing the pass as Michael Beeson closing in here. But Greg Lyons back to the lead, determined to maybe get that first win of his career here. As this is race number 124, I believe, of the Mountain Dew Voltage Cup Series. Nicholas Samudio up to 7th. Somebody is falling outside the top 10 here. Or who's 9th place? Ooh, John Ayers falling outside the top 10 at the moment. And we're going to look through the field here. We're trying to just make sure nobody's wrecked or anything. Nope, everybody's still racing clean. The top 3 are broken away. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in 25 seconds. Here we are back at Road America, riding on board with Michael Beeson at the moment, who's in 3rd place. as he watches Zachary Rogers and Greg Lyons battling for the race lead. We head back a little bit on board with Sam Rogers, last year's race winner. Doing a very good job, showing this might be his track of, well, his favorite or probably best road course on the circuit could be right here. He did win here last season in, I might add, a completely different Ford, a lot less horsepower, and he's doing very well this season, though, as well. Whoa, Zachary Rogers off the track, as Michael Beeson's looking for second place. Rogers clearing the 00, as now Greeny will come under, looking for third. Stephanie Manaz, I don't even know how good she's been doing, but she's back here with teammate Allison Rogers. As we look through the field, Alan Cavanero up to 25th now. There's Sean Galligan. Sean Galligan's usually a pretty good road course driver. Eric Power's been doing a pretty good job of maintaining position with all the damage he's got on this car. Still 17th. It's Peter Sands looking for a top 10 here. Huge battle back here. Sam Rogers getting on the fire. He's down to 6th place now as Beeson has fallen to 5th. Newirth up to 4th. Greeny up to 3rd. Zachary Rogers back to getting on the bumper of Greg Lyons. And I think these two really do have the best cars on the track. So after this lap, we'll be halfway through the race. I would guess pit stops either this time or next time by. But, nobody out of the race. Cody Russell just pitted for whatever reason on lap 2. Zachary Rogers is looking. He's looking. He is there. Zachary Rogers wants to be the first driver to win back-to-back races in the Cup Series since, I don't know who did it last. I think it was Austin Allison, Season 2. But it looks like that is not a good turn to try to pass as he had to back off. But Max Newirth now closing in. Newirth in 4th. He won the Code Red Series race, and he had to hold off a lot of people. So if he knows anything about passing here, he should, though he is a rookie, but he should know how to make his way around here. Sam Rogers trying to get by Michael Beeson as he takes a look. And Greg Lyons is going to be the first driver to go to pit road. It looks like nobody else is going to come in. Wow, nobody else coming in the pit. Just Greg Lyons. Oh, Stephanie Manasse and Allison Rogers are. Now Zachary Rogers is under fire from Scott Greeny. Max Newirth goes a little high there. And Scott Greeny's going to take the lead away from Zachary Rogers. Greg Lyons is filling up the car. They are away. There's Cody Russell. Who knows when he'll make his pit stop. Pitting on lap 2. But Scott Greeny to the lead. Zachary Rogers back in 2nd right now. And I think when Greg Lyons cycles around, Lyons might have a pretty dang good lead on these guys. But they'll have slightly fresher tires, so they might catch up to him. I don't know. But, Cameron Gadoo and Peter Sands have done a pretty good job getting up in here. Same Nicholas Simonio doing a pretty good job. but Scott Greeny in the race lead, past Zachary Rogers. So let's see who comes to pit road. It looks like everyone's coming in. Oh, Eric Powers got off the track. And Eric Powers is going to stay out. So, oh, Nolan Bergeron and Nico Tringali going to stay out too. There's Greg Lyons. Greg Lyons must have done some kind of strategy because I don't know how you could be up here so quickly. Eric Powers, Nolan Bergeron, Nico Tringali all staying out. Ooh, Max Newirth must have thrown some strategy down because I don't see how he could get out of pit road first. There's Zachary Rogers, Michael Beeson. There goes Greg Lyons. He's going to have to hold up for Sam Rogers. That's going to give the lead to Max Newirth for the moment. Scott Green will be second. Sam Rogers third. Greg Lyons fourth. Zachary Rogers fifth. And Michael Beeson sixth. Seventh. Paul Sedini eighth. Connor Breton ninth. Cameron Gaddu 10th. Peter Sands. There's Cody Russell, who, what's that, has on older tires and will have to pit at some point. No idea when these guys are going to pit, but I don't think they're going to be doing too well when they do come in. But Max Newirth with very good strategy, looking to be winning 2 out of 3 this weekend. As these guys will pit and we'll come back with the new order. Back here at Road America with 4 laps to go. Newirth in the lead, then Scott Greeny second and Greg Lyons third. Sam Rogers in fourth and Zachary Rogers in fifth. As Greg Lyons got by Sam Rogers, now he's pulling away from him. Not really sure how the 54 is doing in comparison to these two. We'll have to see after this lap. But I don't know if these guys will have time to catch up to the 54. 68 without a hood. Got into some trouble with the 47, we believe. Michael Beeson getting by Zachary Rogers for 5th place. Sam Rogers all by himself right now in 4th. 3 laps to go. Max Newirth in the lead. These guys definitely took 2 tires. They're running 156s. Or actually, Greeny is too. But Greg Lyons just put down his fastest lap of the race, which is 19th overall. But these guys are 4 seconds back. Greg Lyons trying to get by Scott Greeny so he can hunt down the 54. And he is by, or he was, but the side draft kicked in, I think. Greg Lyons doing a very good job here today. He's trying to clear Scott Greeny. The 54 is pulling away from him. So he clears the 48 now. And now we'll see if he can try to hunt down the 54, but Greeny's going to get under him again here. But so Max Newirth pulling way away now. He did not have that much of a lead before, but Lyons now gets by Greeny. And I don't know if Lyons will be able to hunt down Max Newirth in 2 laps. The strategy could be paying off here for the 54 team. Raging Ferrets Motorsports looking for the second win of the season. Eric Powers winning earlier this year. 2 laps to go. And I think everybody's going to finish the race. Neuwirth put down a pretty good lap time that time. And yeah, look at the 5-second lead for the 54 right now. Connor Breton battling Paul Sardini for 7th. He'll get by and take 7th away. Let's go on the rear camera of the 54 here. You just can't even see. 2nd place. Greg Lyons probably would have kept the lead had this team not gone the strategy, but looks like they do have a pretty decent race car. And Greeny is putting pressure on the 21. So come to the white flag, 2nd place and 3rd place side by side. White flag is out for the 54. And that lead got bigger. Maybe because Greeny decided to go side by side at some point here. But I think it's pretty much agreed that the 54 car is going to win this race, so congrats to Max Neuwirth. So I can't wait for Homestead. That'll be some really, really good racing. All 4 series. Yeah, Greg Lyons gonna come up short today. He's trying to stay in 2nd. He got the pole. He was leading all the laps. And then Max Neuwirth's team pulled strategy. Took 2 tires, which is pretty reasonable for a road course. Three-wide battle right here. So we look through the field here. Oh, and how did I not? Peter Sands, Paul Sardini with a last lap wreck. Of course, Max Neuwirth will win the Rockwell Automation 249 here at Road America. But of course, they had the wreck in the 3rd to last turn for the 2nd of 3 races here this weekend because they just couldn't go wreck-free. Peter Sands was probably trying to get by for 8th place. Okay. Greg Lyons finished 2nd, Scott Greeny 3rd, Michael Beeson 4th, Sam Rogers 5th, Zachary Rogers 6th, Connor Breton 7th, Cameron Goodue 8th, Mike Kidney 9th, and Sean Harper will come home in 10th. So we will see you guys at Homestead.